95% of your height is determined by genetics. That means no matter what you do, you're probably not going to magically grow 20 centimeters overnight. But here's the part almost nobody talks about. There is still a small percentage of your height that is in your control. And if you ignore it, you are literally not reaching your full natural potential. This is what people online call height maxing, but instead of fake hacks and TikTok myths, this is the science-based version that actually makes a difference. Let's start with the most important factor by far: sleep. Your body releases the majority of its growth hormone during deep sleep. Not when you're awake, not when you're gaming, and definitely not when you're scrolling on your phone at 2 a.m., during deep sleep. And the biggest release of growth hormone happens in the first part of the night, so if you're going to bed really late, you are missing the most important window for growth. If you're still in your teenage years, you should be aiming for around 8 to 10 hours of sleep every single night. But it's not just about how long you sleep, it's also about the quality. That means going to bed at a consistent time, sleeping in a dark and cool room, and avoiding screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Your phone might seem harmless, but the blue light actually suppresses melatonin, which makes it harder for you to fall into deep sleep. And less deep sleep means less growth hormone. So bad sleep doesn't just make you tired the next day, it can actually limit how much you grow over time. Next is nutrition, which is just as important. Your bones grow at areas called growth plates, and those growth plates need the right nutrients to function properly. If your body doesn't have what it needs, it simply cannot grow, no matter how good your genetics are. The three most important things you need are protein, calcium, and vitamin D. Protein is what your body uses to build new tissue. Calcium is essential for strong bones, and vitamin D helps your body absorb that calcium properly. Without vitamin D, even a high calcium diet won't be as effective. So what does this look like in real life? Protein sources include foods like eggs, chicken, fish, and meat. Calcium comes from dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese. And vitamin D mainly comes from sunlight, which is why getting outside regularly actually matters. You don't need a perfect diet, and you don't need to overcomplicate things. But if you're constantly eating junk food and skipping real meals, you are making it harder for your body to grow. Now let's talk about exercise. Being active plays a big role in supporting your growth because certain types of exercise can increase your natural production of growth hormone. The most effective types are explosive movements like sprinting, jumping, and sports such as basketball or volleyball. These activities put your body under short bursts of high intensity, which stimulates hormone release. Even simple bodyweight exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, and squats can be beneficial. And it's important to address one of the biggest myths out there: lifting weights does not stunt your growth. This idea has been around for a long time, but it has been debunked by research. As long as you train with proper form and don't overload yourself with excessive weight, strength training is completely safe and can actually be beneficial for your overall development. Avoiding exercise out of fear is actually worse for you than training properly. Now here's something that can instantly make you look taller without changing your actual height: posture. A lot of people underestimate how much posture affects appearance, but bad posture can easily make you look 3 to 5 centimeters shorter. If your shoulders are rounded forward and your head is pushed out in front of your body, you are basically compressing your height. Over time, this becomes your default position, and you start to look shorter even if your bones haven't changed. Fixing your posture is simple, but it requires awareness. Stand upright, pull your shoulders slightly back, keep your chest open and tuck your chin just a little so your head is aligned with your spine. Strengthening your upper back can also help you maintain this position naturally. Not only will this make you look taller, but it will also make you appear more confident and improve how others perceive you. Finally, let's talk about what does not work, because there is a lot of misinformation online. Supplements that claim to make you taller are, in most cases, useless. Stretching routines that promise permanent height increases are not supported by real scientific evidence. Hanging from a bar might temporarily decompress your spine, which can make you slightly taller for a short period of time. But it does not lead to permanent growth. There are no shortcuts here. If something sounds too easy or too good to be true, it probably is. At the end of the day, you cannot change your genetics. That part is fixed. But you can control your habits. You can control how well you sleep, what you eat, how active you are, and how you carry your body. And those factors determine whether you reach your full natural height potential or fall short of it. If you consistently focus on these basics, you are giving your body the best possible chance to grow as much as it can.